Thank you so much, Chris. Yeah, we just stepped kind of across Gravois, and we're at the Ulysses S. Grant National Historic Site here.
Yeah, David Newman joins us once again. He's a park ranger out here. And so we've gone into the kitchen. Underneath the house here, the winter kitchen. There's a couple of kitchens out here in Whitehaven. And explain exactly what this is, because most people don't get to see this part of the house.
Right. Well, when visitors come to see us, this is part of the tour. They can come down here and check the space out. The winter kitchen was mainly used to warm the room upstairs and also prepare meals for the Dent and Grant families. Upwards of 30 enslaved people once worked here on the property, and people like Mary, the head cook, would have prepared meals on the open hearth fireplace. This space also may have been used as living quarters from time to time based on the archaeology here. And the story of slavery at Whitehaven is one of the unique aspects of touring the house. People learn about Grant's coming into contact with slavery here really on a day-to-day basis for the first time in his life. Having grown up in an abolitionist family, this was a really eye-opening experience, and certainly something that would affect him later as a general and U.S. president.
Yeah, and upstairs, for those who go on a tour, which, by the way, is free, you can actually hear a conversation between Grant and his father-in-law.
Absolutely, yeah. We have what we call the Magic Mirror presentation, and in this presentation, you can see what a typical conversation might have looked like between Grant, his father-in-law, Dent, and Julia as they talk around the dinner table about politics, especially slavery, which was a hot topic in the 1850s.
Well, David, you painted a great picture for us to understand slavery and how it was different. You said Julia really had no idea that, what the slaves did here. They're playing up above in what's the playroom practically.
Right.
Right down below, people are working for that family.
Absolutely, yeah. When visitors come to see this site, one of the first things they'll see on the house tour is the sitting room right above where the family is spending that time playing, reading, and relaxing. Meanwhile, right beneath the floorboards where we are today, an enslaved workforce was cooking, preparing meals, mending clothes, churning butter, doing just about everything out of sight of that family to make their lifestyle possible.
You said one of the things people really talk about when they come in here are these beams, and they're really amazing.
Yes, indeed. Yes, these beams date back to the 1830s. They still have the original bark on them, which most visitors find interesting. We do get a lot of questions about that.
Yeah, now when they built this house, though, we were also discussing, we saw the color, it was green outside, has the name Whitehaven. Where'd the name come from for this place?
Yeah, well, that actually came from Grant's in-laws family. So Julia's dad spent a lot of his summers on his uncle's plantation in Maryland called Whitehaven. You trace the ancestry back even further, Julia mentions that some of her ancestors came from Whitehaven, England. So it had more to do with the family history and with the color of the house, which was never historically white.
It certainly stands out. You said it's called Paris green, is the color of it.
Paris green, yes indeed.
All right, you can come out here, you can get a tour. As we said, everything is free. There's 5 different buildings that you can tour.
Absolutely, yes. You come, take a free tour of the house, visit our museum, watch our film, and learn a lot from the staff here at the site.
And so again, we could talk until the end of the 9 o'clock with David. He has a wealth of information, but not ever since he was 11.
Right.
So yeah, you kind of get it. So again, a great tour out here. It's free right along the trail, which many people go on. Come on back in, explore it. This is amazing. I've had a blast out here today.
Absolutely, yes. So we are live in your neighborhood, South County. David Newman, thank you so much.
Thank you, David.
We really appreciate you. And congratulations, you have a new baby boy.
Absolutely,
yes,
thank you.
It's his first day back from maternity leave.
And we got him. All right. We're going to send it back to you in studio.